folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wildcats will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has the football first here today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
QB starts the ride with a keeper. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year from players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of
What up, Pete Weezy?
This is the one thing I love about this running.
Where everybody at?
To get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing.
Yeah, I just got to finish this college football game, and I'll be ready to. I'll be on 2K.
When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental.
Breaks into the clear.
Nice. Yeah, do a lot of the my court stuff.
Big tight end would not be denied. What a play. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get
Just add the computer.
These guys didn't really wait at all.
Like, you can add the computer.
How to attack the defense, and it works out.
I'll have to show you. If you just go to, there's that little, like, thing right before the court. It's like that little computer. That's where you invite the people. But yeah, I'll help you with it once I get on there. For sure.
Add to the lead now with the PAT.
Because we got a bunch of D Wills pretty quick.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Wildcats offense gets their first crack now. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And in first down, right back to the run again. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. And the Wildcats come to a line in the hurry-up. First and goal, handoff. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Powering through. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll get him down that time. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Wildcats. There was no catching him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
It's a mean stiff arm. He's still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Pulls it in. It's Murphy. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That's reeled in. It's Murphy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down out of the shotgun. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. With a bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No, kick it away here. And the ball fair caught right at midfield. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll test the right side here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First down and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks loose at the 45. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
See what the call is on first and 10. He's looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And the defense will call timeout here, the age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. After After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. Makes it look easy. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. How are them? Keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He'll hand it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls in the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Caught at the 30, still running. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The offense really clicking here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. comes a handoff. Breaking tackles. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And this one of those pressure moments in a place kicker's life to put his team on top during the fourth quarter.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will?
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Boyd. He's running out of time here. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grinding away with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Handoff to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. For the offense here, needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He finds his man. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss? Every yard is precious, so going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Quick throw over the middle. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on fourth down.
Well, you'd love to have a chance to get a few more yards, but with just seconds remaining, it's up to the field goal kicker to come through to see if he can win the game.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.